Good morning, dear students. Today we will study about the conventional fuels and alternative fuels used in the vehicle. Okay. So, what before starting that, what is the meaning of fueling? What do you mean by fuel? Okay, fuel is nothing but it is a material that can be made to react with other substances so that energy can be released. That is in terms of heat energy, or it can be used to work. So that is about a fuel. Okay, fuel is nothing but it is a substances, or it is any material that can be released with some amount of energy. From that energy we can use it as a work, that is called as a fuel. Okay, the heat energy released by the reaction of a fuel is converted into mechanical energy via heat energy. Later that heat energy can be converted into mechanical energy. From that mechanical energy we can move the vehicle, or we can take any work from that. Okay, that is about the meaning of fuel. Okay, so what are the different types of fuels we are using? Okay, fuel means the meaning of fuel, at the same, it is a substances that burn to provide a nuclear energy or heat energy or power energy, any one type of energy. Okay, materials like coal, wood, oil, or maybe gases can provide heat when it burn. Okay, so normally if you burn a wood or coal, you will get a release some amount of energy. Okay, and that's similar to methanol, gasoline, diesel, propylene, natural gas, hydrogen. All these are the types of fuel. Okay, now next. So what is a fuel? And it's same that is a nuclear energy. Oh, what are the motor fuels? What we are using fuel in a to run the vehicle? Okay, motor fuel, it is a type of fuel that is used to provide a power to the motor vehicles, that will give the energy to the vehicle. Okay, now currently the majority of the motor vehicle are worldwide are powered by the gasoline or diesel. Other energy sources include the ethanol, biodiesel, propane, compressed natural gas, CNG also using, or some batteries, electric batteries charged from an external source, and then hydrogen also they are using to be fuel as a fuel in a motorcycle or in a vehicles. Okay, how does a fuel work in an IC engine or in an engine? Okay, na? In a spark plug ignition, the fuel is mixed with an air and then indicated, and then induced, or that will induced into the cylinder. Okay, during the intake process, after the piston compress, the fuel air mixture, the spark ignition takes place. Then once spark is produced, the combustion takes place. From the expansion of the combustion gases pushes the piston during the power stroke. So from that, in a power stroke we will get a power. Okay, now that is the we are getting work from the engine. Okay, what is there are two types of fuels will be there. So first one is the conventional power generation and non-conventional power generation also there. Okay, from the conventional power plant, it is a general term applied to the production of the electric energy in the from the coal, oil, natural gas by using the intermediate of a steam. Okay, now generator is also used to synchronize the machine having a smaller number of poles, that is 2 or 4 poles, and running very high speed, that is around 3600 rpm. Okay, so here there are two types of fuels will be there: conventional and non-conventional. Conventional means a source of energy, that is a coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc. are the non-renewable and sources. Okay, and non-conventional means sources of energy like solar, wind are renewable source of energy. They are been in use since from the long time. Non-conventional energy are used. Okay, now what do you mean by conventional energy? Means we cannot reuse the source of energy after using it once. We call them as a conventional source of energy. Once we use, we cannot use that. Type of fuels are called as in conventional source of energy on non-renewable energy sources. Okay, now they are the most important conventional source of energy. These include the coal, petroleum, natural gases, and nuclear energy, etc. Okay, so what is the conventional energy source? Of given example means we have to give the example: coal, natural gases, oil. Okay, now so these all are used in a major power for major source of power producing generation. Okay, non-conventional energy means solar, wind, okay na, hydro energy, biomass, etc. Okay na. So what is a conventional source means? It is a type of, it is a source of energy that are naturally energy resources which are present in a limited quantity and are being used for a long time. So okay na, these are available in limited, but we are using long time. Okay na. Next, what is mean by conventional energy source? Okay, this question is very important. They may ask you what is the conventional source of energy, give an example. So already I told, we cannot reuse the source of energy after using it once. We call as them as a conventional source of energy or non-renewable energy sources. Okay na, for example, same, that is their oil. Okay na, so nuclear energy. So here some of energy for conventional is coal. So once we use coal, we cannot use that. So such type of example is for conventional energy sources. Okay, now for best example is coal. First example is coal. Coal is the most abundant conventional source of energy which could last for less than 200 years ago. So this coal is using to generate a power from this, and we are using this coal is from the long 2 years, okay, 200 years, okay. So second example is same oil. For oil, out of all the conventional source of energy, oil is used abundantly all over the vehicle, okay. Considering the oil is one of the most important conventional source of energy in India, okay. Now, similarly, petroleum and natural gas also we are using, okay. And fuel, wood also you are using in rural area. Rural people use the fuel food for their day-to-day cooking, which comes from the natural forest and the platinum, okay. Now, so rural area people are using wood as a source of energy, okay. So thermal power plant also we are using to generate electricity, okay. Power station burn a large number of fossil fuel to heat up weather to produce a steam. From that we can generate a electricity, okay. Coming to the second part, that is second alternative fuel. So alternative fuels are nothing but non-conventional and advanced fuel. It is an advanced fuel are any material or substances that can be used as a fuel other than the conventional fuel, like a fossil fuel, that is petroleum, oil, coal, natural gas, as well as a nuclear material such as uranium, thorium, as well as artificial radiostop fuel that are made up of a nuclear reactor, okay. So what are the alternative fuels? So here the high cost of conventional fuels are be there. In some cases alternative fuels are more environmentally friendly, okay. Now, what are the alternative fuels? So here alternative fuels are nothing but these are some of the listed I shown here. Electricity, solar powered, LPG, natural gas, hydrofuel cell, biodiesel, biogas, synthesis fuel, alcohol fuels, okay. One by one we'll study. First one is electricity. So electricity is considered an alternative fuel under the Energy Policy Act in the year of 1992, and it can be produced from the variety of energy sources including oil, coal, nuclear energy, hydropower, natural gas, and wind energy, solar energy, and stored in a hydrogen, okay. So what is the benefit of by using this is vehicle that operate only on electricity require a non-warm up, run almost silently, and have an excellent performance to the limit of in their range, okay. And pure electricity still cars still have a limited range, okay. Now these are some of the futures for using electricity. Second one is the solar energy. As you know, the solar and car is an electric vehicle powered by the solar energy obtained from the solar panel on the car, okay. The solar carriers consist of an hydro 100 of photovoltaic solar cells converting the sunlight into electricity. So this is the main working of the solar energy. 100 of photovoltaic solar cells converted into sunlight to run the vehicle or to generate the electricity, okay. So liquefied petroleum gas also is an alternative fuel. So the main use of this is to produce a very fewer vehicle emission than the gasoline, okay. Now, to propane is produced as a byproduct of a natural gas, producing a crude amount of oil refining by which you can use the power, okay. Now second one is, fourth one is a compressed natural gas, CNG made by compressing a natural gas, or which is mainly composed of methane, that to a less than 1% of volume it occupies the standard of atmospheric pressure, okay. Now it can be used in both SI engine and CI engine. See, these are some of the CNG vehicles which are used in India, okay. So CNG versus LPG, what is the main difference between these two? Means more economical is there CNG, but the higher calorific will get the from using LPG gas, okay. Get more expensive and easily available this and more wear and tear on the engine and wear out of the piston with heavy loads. These are some of the main difference between CNG and NG, okay. Now it does contaminate and dilute the crankcase oil, but here it will not like that, okay. So last fifth one is a hydrogen fuel cell. So here hydrogen fuel cells vehicles are zero emission and run on compressed hydrogen feed into the fuel cell, okay. So these are the fuel cell can be used in a combination with an electric motor to drive the vehicle. Almost all these are used to drive the vehicles only, okay. So how to save the fuel? What are the initiative to control the fuel, okay. How to save the fuel? There are so many are there. Some of the important I listed here. So purchase a fuel efficient vehicle. So you purchase a vehicle such that the fuel efficient should be there, and avoid aggressive driving. You should drive normally or carefully or slow, okay. You should not drive aggressive. And clean out the truck and eliminate every day. You have to clean your truck, okay, and eliminate the unwasted product, okay. Now, unnecessary weight, you should not put unnecessary weight on the vehicle, okay. Keep tires inflated to the correct pressure. So vehicles tire also you keep clean, okay. Use greases control during the highway driving. So use on the driving highway road greases control, okay. And don't buy a premium fuel. So don't purchase any waste fuel to run the vehicle, okay. Drive the posted speed limit. So limit should be controlled, okay. Now monitor preventive maintenance schedule. Every day you have to maintain very carefully to the vehicle, so that if you do like this means means you will get save the fuel some amount. Okay, so I hope this is about the conventional and non-conventional energy sources topic. Okay, so just to remember that conventional means naturally, non-conventional means you will get some man-made fuels. Okay, I hope you understand this. Thank you.